But the odd thing is that if you actually would work with me, I could probably help your channel grow because my subscribers love to support people I support.
Yeah.
For every time you work with me, I'll throw you a few subscribers.
Yeah, I saw that he was going to go live, and I actually sent him a message, and he's very sneaky.
Yeah.
He was in my chat all night being really respectful. I've never been rude to him. I've always been very respectful to him.
I don't trust these respectful, sneaky types.
That's gonna be what it is. You know?
Okay, so tell me from your perspective.
I don't want to come on your channel to bash anybody else. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is not what your topic was about today, and I'm not here to change your topic, but I do.
Oh no, but this is fascinating to me. I love a good beef.
But I love watching you guys take each other down.
Say I'm not scared of confrontation, but I don't want to have a fight with you at all.
No, we're not fighting.
Yeah, we're not fighting so long as you're still useful to me. Give it a few hours.
BXBeastBoy. Now I've heard that you have a lot of videos about me, like a lot, but I don't know. And they said again haven't looked at your channel. That's just what they told me. Okay.
Four videos about you.
4. Okay, got it. Again, I'm not like whatever.
I'm not like a mathematician.
Who's Sherelle or to me?
Sherelle.
What did she do?
It was a situation regarding the whole up and Adam, the accusations of what she had accused them of doing, and then she apologized after the fact. And
she's never apologized to me for saying that she started a rumor. Just so you know, she started a rumor. She got mad at me because I started covering 90 Day Fiance, and she lost her shit. And she started a rumor that I called her the N-word. Never called anyone the N-word. You will never find anyone that will tell you that I've ever used the N-word. It's not in my vocabulary. Then she accused me of hacking her. She sat up. This was during the George Floyd riots. Knowing that tempers were flaring, she
almost made me a victim during the George Floyd riots.
Whatever you put out there, that might be your first introduction. My first introduction, when her and John Yates were getting into it, I had seen you had go to John Yates' channel and talk about her, and I was like, well, that's kind of shady. Like, how are you going to link up with somebody that doesn't like the other person, and then boom?
Well, I'm linking up with him because I know that she lies about people.
Because I don't like her more than I don't like him, and it's all about me.
Well, if it's what the audience wants, then he needs to be honest about it. I've said this repeatedly. Half of these people don't have real criticism for me. Just admit that it makes you money and your audience watches it and you get AdSense from it. Admit it. I admit that I cover the Duggars because that's what my audience wants. I make AdSense off of it. That's why I do it.
That's why I hate tweet at BX all day, because of AdSense. Can I make money on Twitter?
Makes sense. I respect that.
I don't like things about their lives, but I don't spend every single video berating them.
Well, no, that's what Instagram's for.
And it's a TV show. It's a lot different than covering a YouTuber. A TV show. Right. It's a TV show that's been on air for 14 years. Way different than covering a YouTuber with a channel that is their audience is very, if you say one thing about a YouTuber, in terms of like a smaller creator or even a bigger creator, I mean, some of the bigger creators are very untouchable. It doesn't matter what you say about them. It's not going to impact their subscriber count, right?
Right.
But I'm small enough yet that if you say shit about me, I'll lose 1,000 subscribers. I can easily.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. A smaller channel like myself could have lost subscribers last year when people were making videos about me instead of gaining all the subs I gained. I could have, I think.
Possibility.
People just need to be honest. Be honest about how you're making your money. I'm always honest how I make my money.
If only everyone could be as honest as me by putting ads on their videos to show how they make their money.
And and I know a criticism is that you kind of avoid confrontation or conversations with people.
Well, if every channel, and there's dozens that make videos about me, and all of their stands are constantly attacking you, Would you want to talk to them? And none of these channels are providing me a solution?
And ignoring the criticism is not a real solution.
I want to have open dialogues with people, and I'm not trying to say that I'm better than anyone. It's just that's the reality. If you have garnered your entire channel based on hating me, why would I want to go to your channel to have a dialogue when I know that no one cares what I say in the chat? Nobody's going to believe anything I say. They're going to laugh. They're going to mock me. The comments are going to be terrible. They're going to be mocking my appearance. Do you know the worst stands and the most degrading comments? Do you know what channel they come from?
No, I don't know.
BX's channel.
You want to know how I know where every YouTuber comes from? So do I.
Fair. You know, at the end of the day, no. And especially if you're, and I know people toe the line with this, but it's only so much heat and so much anger that I'm going to have for a woman. I feel that if you have so much anger and so much heat for one, now some people say it's YouTube, so it's whatever, but I'm never going to call you the B word. I'm never going to call you the C word. I'm never going to do that on YouTube. I feel that I can use other words to describe you other than saying those words when it comes to having an issue with a female. Now, I think male versus male or female versus female, yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Unless you kill my dog or you kill my mom, like other than that, I can't. Like, I can't have so much strong hate for somebody unless you kill somebody from my family.
People criticize him because he targets women. And I think a lot of YouTuber, males included, will do this because they feel like it's easier to pick on a woman because they appear and they believe the woman is less powerful as them and not as much of a threat. And so I can make her into a villain because she's a woman and I have more stature than her because I'm a man. So in the same context that he says and wants to say that I'm racist, which I'm not, he's being incredibly misogynistic.
All jokes aside, that was some amazing stretching by Katie there and some amazing manipulation tactics. Now, let me explain. What AT2 here said, how he treats women differently, basically because they're women. Now, for granted, he means it in a more polite way, and that's great, okay? But I need to prove a point here. So, according to Katie, treating women differently because they're women is not sexist. But according to Katie, treating women like more as harshly as you would treat anyone else, so don't hold back, even if it means making that woman out to be a villain, that is sexist. So, according to Katie, when you don't hold back with a woman, that is sexist. But when you do hold back with a woman because she's a woman, that's not sexist. See, I don't know here. That kind of sounds to me like Katie's the one who's sexist. And maybe, and just hear me out here, maybe the reason why she thinks every man who speaks to her is sexist is because she is in fact sexist herself and she's deflecting. Yeah. Yeah, you see how he did that? See how he turned this shit around? Yeah? Yeah.
Okay,
do you know how many videos have been made about me?
I can imagine a lot.
If you were in a position where every channel that made videos about you never said anything good about you, do you think it would be good for your mental health to watch those videos when you know that what they're saying is not true?
I bet that could even be enough to drive someone to
Well, I don't think. I know that's not right.
Okay. So if you don't understand the amount of scrutiny I've been under, and you're assigning and judging how you would respond, not knowing what I've been through, and deciding that I should be this way, who's actually being judgmental, you or me?
Why do you gotta be so judgmental about my being judgmental?
Not in your favor. And then you have to make that choice of whether or not you're going to make the videos or you're going to make the money. And that's what every creator does in the drama world. People always say it's not personal. They wouldn't make videos if it didn't make them money, because people are after two things typically on YouTube: subscribers and AdSense.
Not me, though.
Sure. That makes sense. And I'm glad that you made a video that you didn't care if you made money. I mean, I do plenty of content that I don't make a lot of money on. You lose subscribers. Like, I primarily talk about fundamentalism and cults. and I did a video about what happened with Trump, and I lost 300 subscribers because I dared to speak the facts about, or the, what actually happened that day.
Yeah, and I know that I lost these subs because of Trump, because when I said earlier that I lost subs because people made videos about me, I was full of shit.
No. But some people won't talk about things because they don't want to upset their platform, and so they will do whatever they can to keep their subscribers happy. Whereas what I'm saying is some people will just keep talking about me because they don't want to piss off their audience if they were going to say something nice about me.
Yeah.
Really? Tea Spiracy once told me that she loves how Katie does her makeup. But I don't.
That's what we were challenging him on.
I don't care what color skin you are. If you are the kind of person that puts out shit constantly about someone, berates their appearance, and has a troll army, he has interfered in my live streams to the point where I've had to shut them down. He has gone live when I'm live just to get people to he'll do a video now because I've mentioned his name. That's why I don't talk about him.
See, I don't want to talk about him because he trolls me so hard and he's so rude. That's why I'm making yet another video about him. Because all he does is come at me for no reason, even though I realize he makes a video about me every time I talk about him. So I will keep talking about him, and guess what? He's going to make another video talking about how I talk shit about him. That's why I don't talk about him, even after I've talked about him. I just want to stop being his victim for talking shit about him in videos.
I had an interview with him. I did not know I was being recorded. I started getting slammed because he edited out. First of all, I had no idea I was being recorded. I thought we were having a conversation and he was just going to tell his subscribers about what it was. I didn't realize he was recording it. So I had no idea I was being recorded. I assumed that he was just going to regurgitate, because that's kind of what I'll do if someone doesn't want to go on video, because I did not want to go on video with him.
Exactly. I didn't want to be on video, so I told him I didn't want to be in video. What, I gotta tell him I don't want to be on audio too? I mean, come on. It was an interview for YouTube. I mean, I could have meant it for YouTube print, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I believed we were just having this dialogue, not recorded, and he was just going to tell people about what I said. But instead, he recorded me, and then he cut out and edited out aspects of that conversation, which included him telling me that he and his friends troll people, and it's what they've always done. And they gang up on people. They find a target. They dogpile that target. And he said a lot of these people have lost monetization because of it. They all work together. He admitted to being a troll and having troll-like behavior. And then when he cut it and chopped it all together, it made it seem like I was accusing his friends that I was going to sue them through this audio, which I wasn't even talking to him about his friends.
See, I know I never said a word about suing his friends in this interview. I didn't say that until Unirock's live stream.
10 of them all saying, oh, you're going to sue? You're going to sue? I wasn't even talking about Augie or that other channel at that time. And he put out a statement, right, that said that, no, she wasn't talking about that. But it didn't calm them at all because they didn't hear it. And so I said, put it out there. And he wouldn't put it out there. And then I said, dude, you already illegally recorded me. I should not have said illegally. And then he gets mad that I dare to say his name. Is that fair? Is it fair to make 70 videos or whatever, and then I say his name once and suddenly, oh, you convicted me, or you accused me of being a criminal, or what?
For real, I don't know why he thinks I accused him of a crime.
He claims he hates bullies, but he has made 60 videos about me because he's still mad about me. He blocked me. He said, you accused me of a crime.
I don't know where he got that from, but he blocked me for it. Sad fish.
It was uncomfortable, and I will admit, it was uncomfortable when your husband had stepped in. Not right now. I'm not talking about that. In the video.
Because he has said degrading things about me. If you are married and your spouse is getting berated by another man who has dedicated their channel to hating you, what would your spouse say?
What would your spouse do? My spouse would stay the hell out of it and know that I'm a fully capable human being and fully capable of debating the fuck out of anything and everyone until I wear them down until they're nothing but a bloody little stump. The only time my spouse would ever step in and speak for me as though I needed a man to speak for me would be if I tagged his ass to come in and do so. You want to cry misogyny? Maybe start with that little always interrupting man of yours that you live with. At least BXBeastBoy thought enough of you to think that you were adult enough to handle a grown-up conversation with him.
Didn't give a shit.
Yeah. Well, I don't think you have soft skin. It might be like baby skin, but
No.
you know, I don't think your skin's like rough like a alligator, you know?
I can take criticism.
Exactly. I can take criticism just like I took your joke there.
And cut me off, and now he spends his entire career. Like, is it funny to you that he did that whole thing? He says, "You accused me of a crime."
Like, I don't know why he's so angry. Like, why is he attacking me as if I accused him of a crime?
Like, I apologized to him, and I said I should not have called it illegal. I should have just said you recorded me without my knowledge. I should not have accused you in your terminology.
In his terminology, I didn't accuse him of a crime. I accused him of a crime.
You might get mad at Real.
Oh, was Real on here?
Yeah, he was screaming about you.
Oh, I told you I was dealing with my whole battery thing, so I honestly don't know what went down. But
see, this is what's weird to me is I'm having this conversation with you, and you're already talking about making content about me. So this makes me not trust people.
Yeah, even though this whole talk was content for me, you can't go off and make your own.